With Doubtnut, get instant video solutions to all your maths, physics, chemistry, and biology doubts. Just click the image of the question, crop the question, and get instant video solution. Download Doubtnut app today.
If we talk about this question, in this question we are asked to give an example of characteristics being used to determine how close two species are in evolutionary terms, right? So basically there are some characteristics. If some of the characteristics are found similar, right? If there's some similar characteristics found between two organisms, right, between the organisms, right, so these similarities, they help in tracing the evolutionary history or the evolutionary relationship among the organisms, right? So there are some of the characteristics, right, in different organisms that are similar, right, because they have inherited those characteristics from a common ancestor, right? When two different organisms have common ancestor, so there are some of the characteristics that are similar, right? So if we talk about, so these characters, right, these characters, these similar characters, they provide a link, right, or they provide a relationship between different stages of evolution of species, right? It provides a link or a relationship between the evolution of species, right? So basically if we take an example here, right, the example of characteristics, if we take an example, so analogous organs, right, analogous organs are such examples, right, of the characteristics that can be determined, right, that can be determined to see how close, right, to analyze how close two species are in evolutionary terms, right? So if we consider an example here of the analogous organs, so the feathers that we see in case of birds, right, the feathers that can be seen in case of the birds, right, they were also used to be present in dinosaurs, right, they were also used to be present in dinosaurs. So however, the dinosaurs do not use feathers for flying, right? The feathers, the purpose of feather was to provide insulation to their body, right, and not for the flying, right, and not for flying. But in case of the birds, right, the purpose of feathers was to use for the flight. So this basically proves, right, so this basically proves that the reptiles, right, that the reptiles and birds, right, that the reptiles and birds are closely related species, right? They are closely related because here if we see that the dinosaurs were reptiles, right? Dinosaurs are the reptiles. So here we can say that because they both have same structure, right, but they have different functions, right? So we can say that the feathers in case of the birds are used for the flight, whereas in case of the dinosaurs they use for the insulation, not for the flight. So because a structure present in two different organisms, we can say that both of these organisms are closely related, right? And the evolution of wings, right, that the evolution of wings, right, evolution of wings was started in case of reptiles, right, was started in reptiles and then it was seen in case of the birds, right? So this is how the example of certain characteristics can be used to determine how close two species are in evolutionary terms, right?
For class 6 to 12, ITG and NEET level. Trusted by more than 5 crore students. Download Doubtnut app today.